All right, everyone, welcome into this show today. We've got something pretty exciting for you. I've got with me today, you're going to see him on the screen in just a minute, Robert Brown. He is just blowing it up in the AUM training program. He is one of our great rainmakers, as we call them, in the insurance industry. And I just want to bring him on so we can tell us his story about how he's able to accomplish all this stuff that he's doing right now. So, Robert, welcome into the program. Thanks so much for taking our time to be with me today. How are you doing, my friend?
Doing well,
Doing well,
Earl.
Earl.
Doing
Doing
well.
well.
Thank you for
Thanks for
having me
having me
on.
on. Okay, okay. Well, tell me a little bit about, what it is that you do and the people that you serve.
So,
So,
um,
um,
you know,
you know,
being in the
being in the
financial
financial
service
service
industry or
industry or
insurance,
insurance,
it's
it's
about
about
helping people find a solution that normally can't. A lot of times in middle to low income families that not aware about what's out there for them and how we can protect them. And being part of this program has allowed me to reach more people and do it in a more effective way.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Well, your story is very similar to a lot of others that we have in regards to the people that they serve in the insurance industry, and it normally comes from just really a passion of wanting to help others. Is there, like, I don't know if there's any backstory to that as far as really how you got in this industry?
Oof. Do we got time? So let's see if I give the Cliff Notes version. So I'm a 16-year military vet.
Awesome.
Deployed to Iraq twice.
Wow.
When I got out of the military, the retail route, you know, I got to work with some big boxes, Sam's Club, Home Depot as a store manager.
Mm-hmm.
But I realized I didn't own my time or was really being paid what I thought I was worth.
How did that feel though? Because that's like key right there, right? Not owning your time. What does that really feel like?
Oh man, it kills you. So I have, and I think so. I have 6 kids. I have 4 boys, 2 girls,
Bless you,
and
bless you.
yeah, and I just I feel like I was missing on a lot of things, and holidays or like Thanksgiving, we'll
Yeah.
go see family, but I have to get back to be ready for Black Friday,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and even though like I said, it paid well, it's just the rat race,
Yeah.
you know, on like just going after the almighty buck, making somebody else richer, but after you bust your hump, maybe a 2% raise.
Right, right. I've been there, done that. I mean, with those type of struggles, what is it that you were like going through, like, let's just say right before you found us and what it is that we do at Arturo Johnson Consulting? What were you dealing with? What were some of the struggles you were going through?
So, you know, whether it's going through family and friends, buying leads,
Mm-hmm.
you only, I mean, even though I got a big family, you got so many family and friends, right?
Right.
And when with the purchasing leads, you're not sure if it's a shared lead.
Mm-hmm.
Now they could say it's exclusive, but it's not because there's multiple times you call them like, "Hey, you're like the sixth agent
Right.
that I spoke to." So uh, that wasn't effective, and it wasn't the best use of my money.
Okay. Okay. So I mean, like, how is it that you even came across what it is that we do?
A- Actually, I saw you on LinkedIn. You did a podcast just like this. I think you're
Okay.
talking to Greg Jones,
Okay.
and of course, LinkedIn only does a certain bit. So I was like, I want to, I want to hear more. So you know, I clicked on the link for the website, and just like Arturo talks about on the calls,
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to it, but I was like, I've been burnt before. I'm not sure.
Right.
But what really caused me to go through with it was I felt the connection with you from the standpoint. you're very spiritually based because you talk
Mm,
about it in faith,
hmm.
and that really resonated with me because I'm big in my faith as well.
Awesome.
And I was like, hey, you spent worse money on other stuff, so why not take a chance, especially if you want to make a change?
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's kind of get into that a little bit about, making that switch and making that change. It's like, how long ago did you enroll in our program? How long has it been now?
Started in February.
Okay. So today it's April 2nd. What's been going on? What's been your activity
Oh
like?
man,
Tell me the outcomes that you're getting in a month and a half.
whew, I've gotten like 25 leads that are just for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, about half of them have booked on my calendar,
Wow. Wait a minute. They
and
booked
it's
on your
not
calendar.
it's
You didn't have to call them up and
yes,
convince them to book.
no,
They booked right on your calendar through the process that we showed you how to put together.
yes, sir.
Wow. Go on. You got me excited now.
No, and so it makes it an easier conversation instead of chasing the sale. You're just talking and
Mm-hmm.
educating, and at the end, the decision comes down to them. You know, do they like what you're talking about and trust you?
Mm-hmm.
And so you're more in a advisor role as opposed to, breaking down those walls and say, hey, don't hang up on me yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Listen to what I have to say.
It's funny, you've probably heard me say, maybe even on some of the videos, it's like, what do people do when they get a call from a number they don't recognize? It's like they don't answer it. And then if they do answer it, the first thing you have to be an expert at is getting them to not hang up. It's like, because as soon as you
Yes.
go into the spiel, now I got to be this expert wizard to get people to not hang up on me. Well, the reason that people go through all those things, and now, Robert, using our system, just for a few weeks now, it's like people don't have a problem talking to a trusted advisor, but they really don't want to talk to a salesperson. They want to talk to that
No.
person that they want to talk to. And that's why what we've put together, or, just kind of in your own words, what we've put together, what is the potential here that you see for it?
Man, it's huge. It's game changing for me.
Mm,
I'm spending more time, connecting with folks than like dial days. Now still, you still got to call folks,
yeah.
because when they make their appointment and you got to, but it's not. Hey, I got to set a certain amount of time aside to make 100 dials
Mm.
to get the result that I want.
So you come you,
So
you
you,
come from a culture of dial day?
yeah,
Okay. All right.
yes,
Let's okay, for everybody that doesn't know. Okay, what is dial day?
it's a day that's just set aside, and all you're
The
doing
day
is,
from hell.
yeah, you're just dialing, getting your teeth kicked in.
It's, I mean, I remember when I was an agent and having to deal with that myself. Just, I don't have that mental toughness to just dial and dial and dial. I just don't have it. It's, God bless the ones that do. But even the ones that do, letting them know there's a better way to do this than spending hours and hours and hours on the phone trying to get people to answer a phone in an age where they don't answer a phone because they don't know your number. It's kind of crazy. It's like, you know, we talk to so many people like yourself, Robert, every single day. I mean, we talk to close to 200 agents every week. Some on the fence, some jump right in, some say no. What would you say to that agent that is on the fence, about whether or not they should come aboard with Arturo Johnson Consulting, get in the Rainmaker program? What would be your advice to that person?
Jump right in. I mean, it's times have changed.
Hmm.
People. It's not like it was when. I mean, I'm not gonna say but when I was growing up,
Mm-hmm.
it's a different time where you have to meet people on those platforms. I mean, from prime example, look, COVID. Look how movie theaters have changed.
Right.
We get movies in our house
Right.
one now. So why not use the internet to your, in your favor, to your
Right.
advantage.
Absolutely.
And this shows you how to do that without spending, you know, tens of thousands of dollars. It's not as expensive as people, but you make your money back and then some.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And you free up your time and you become more productive. You can actually plan out your day.
Wow. I mean, what would you
And
say is the biggest caveat for you here, or the biggest thing? Is it the time back? Is it the not dialing so much? Is it the having booked appointments on your calendar? What's the biggest thing for you?
I'm I'm like you talked about with what I mentioned earlier. I feel like I'm a professional and not a salesman
Mm,
because now I have the time and I have the information before I sit down with the
right.
client, and even detailed information because again the way it's set up, you can make sure there's specific things asked to make sure that person is, and you can already go in, give a game plan, but not just trying to drink from a fire hose as you used to say in the military.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. Well, I mean, Robert, I want to tell you, I mean, I'm super excited to have you, in our group, super excited about the success you're having, obviously, and the continued success that you will have. But I just wanted to say, I mean, I'm proud, just of what it is that you've been able to accomplish in such a short period of time. And also just want to thank you for taking time out just to talk to me and let everyone else know what your experience has been like since you've become a part of our Rainmaker program, here at Arturo Johnson Consulting. So, any final thoughts? Any final words you want to give to the folks?
First of all, I'm just excited to be part of the group. I've grown and learned so much about myself,
Mm,
and it's also good to have other people to lean on that you're not alone. I mean, that's the other part of this thing that people don't understand. It's not just
mm,
about how money, but you become part of a group with folks that are like-minded, just like you, that want to go to the next level, and that's powerful.
yeah,
So I want to thank you and Arturo for this program that you guys put together, and that the fact that y'all take feedback from us,
yeah,
but y'all give us the opportunity uh, to be the best that we want to be, because it's all
awesome.
about, which is anything, it's about our effort.
Oh, definitely, it's about your effort. So, well, all right, Robert, thank you so much for being here with us today. I'm sure people will enjoy this little interview that we did, and looking forward to seeing more from you in the group. Have a great day, and thank you so much once again.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye.